The thing that strikes me about Fine Furniture and our ability to be a real prominent resource for our customers, our consumers, is the ability that we have to make all the case goods that they could ever want and cover a style. We've got the ability to do case goods, upholstery, leather, fabric and leather. We've got the ability to do mixed media, and it can all come out of one factory. We've got a warehouse there that's waiting for somebody to send them an order, to put it in a container, to ship a blended mix of any number of collections that they'd want, fill it up with upholstery, backfill with upholstery, backfill with occasional, and create a complete mixed order on a container and ship it out of the factory in Shanghai, which is quite different than a number of competitors that are out there that have got 7, 8, and 9 factories globally that they're working with for one collection. If you order and you have something that starts to work for you, you could be out of the nightstand for months because the nightstand comes from another country or another location and you have no control over it. In essence, they're really slapping a brand on a piece of furniture that really is not them. It's somebody else making it. At Fine Furniture, we're making everything from the very beginning all the way through. For us at Fine Furniture, being relevant to the consumer, staying current with trends, lifestyles, function, scale, things that consumers are looking for, and developing a product line that has diversity to it. Using that's really our strength, is the ability to have our customer draw from our warehouse in China and have the ability to special order upholstery and put it all in a container and ship it and have it literally East Coast, United States in 10 weeks is a really strong message. And so as we've got our dealers interacting with us, we're trying to come out with more collections and have a broader, larger depth of styles so that as they look at their store and they've got selections of style in their store or lifestyles, they have the ability to plug and play different collections, different times. They can build containers with all of these unique collections, taking a resource like Fine Furniture and saying we have this ability to create a mix for a dealer that they can't with anybody else. You don't have to build this monster container of one collection. It's a vehicle to create container mixes of a number of collections. The factory is really soup to nuts. So to the level of make our own glues for flooring. The premise there is that we don't want to have somebody that we're buying glue from that we don't know what they're chemically putting into it, and then we assume that they're doing it the right way or that they're toluene free or formaldehyde free or whatever that we have for specifications to sell into North America and Europe, which have got some really stringent restrictions. We just need to have it our own way. We control it, we know what's in it, and we can complete the whole kind of chain of command. It's several buildings on a very large campus. It's about somewhere in the range of 2 million square feet. It's huge, it's clean, state of the art. We just moved into the new showroom, a little bit more of our own entity, but we took that because it was a location. It was a place that we could hang a sign on, and it was the location you were going to see Fine Furniture. And during the process of development and the concept and taking the showroom, decided to take our offices and move them over. The really neat thing also is that we've got a design center that's in the showroom that we put in, which was a kind of a new feature. And as we work with our customers and our dealers, we'll have the ability to almost showcase it and prove it to ourselves before we just send it to them and expect that it's going to work for them as well. It's almost like it's a mini retail environment that they can look at, and they can work with materials that hopefully we've tried it before we sent it out. We have some new concepts or some new ideas, whether it's swatching or wood finishes or whatever else we might develop in our merchandising strategy. The customer's not just a number. The customer is actually somebody that they know. And having our new building with the new offices attached, I think is going to be a pretty neat environment for a customer to come in, shop market. They'll have a chance to meet their customer service rep and put a face and a name together with the voice they've had over the phone. More times than not, that interaction is just building another sense of trust. There's a person that's involved. It's not just a phone and a person in some far-off, distant place that's just trying to answer your questions and take care of the FAQs. It's real situations, real people.